Hello, my name's Narso, and this is my social media strategy for IEC. Let's get into it. So, current state, this is a quick little audit. I'll just go through this. We're currently across 3 channels, kind of copy pasting from LinkedIn and then moving that over to Instagram and Blue Sky. 90%, about 90% of all of our engagement is from current members, meaning they either follow us or are actually a part of our Discord channel, which means they're probably a volunteer or a speaker. There is a focus on promotional content. That's all of our content is promotional, kind of like here's this thing, come buy it. And that leads us to having about 80 views per post on Instagram and then 6,069 impressions on LinkedIn per post, and then 2,900, almost 3,000 members reached, and that's a 30-day average from March of 2026. And then we just overall have kind of like we post a lot without having much impact from those posts. So this strategy aims to change that. We just want to change this idea that, or make sure we're recognizing that people aren't just going to give us $500 for a ticket just because they feel like it. We're going to really have to kind of give them value here, or help them understand the value. And how we're going to do that is by tracking it. We're going to track brand awareness and engagement. I have a 6-month period here. These dates can change for whichever conference it needs to, but we want to really measure the reach, the engagement, and sales metrics. But sales here, since we are a nonprofit, in this case, just is going to mean registrations, like how many people are registering for the conference. Those are our sales. I just like how sales sound. We're going to do this by focusing on 2 people, Senior Sam and Early Stage Abby. Senior Sam, we know them well. This is who goes to the conference. This is who currently buys tickets. This is who hangs out in the Discord servers. We know this person. Abby is kind of a pre-Senior Sam. This is the person who's either in college or has just left college and trying to get into the IA field. But they eventually will be a Senior Sam, and they're really important to start speaking to now so that we can kind of build a pipeline that helps us fill the conference as Senior Sams start to age out of their careers. So channel strategy, this is just where we're going to show up, which is LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm removing Blue Sky for the moment because right now we just want to keep things very simple and kind of just manageable for a volunteer workforce. And I have that noted here that we're a volunteer workforce. Let's keep this as manageable as we can. So the content we're going to be posting, we're going to change this, flip it on its head, not cut out promotional entirely, but switch it from promotional to value first. We want to make sure we are providing as much value as we can to these 2 personas on the channels that make sense to them. Senior Sam on LinkedIn, Abby on Instagram. What values do they have? How can we provide that to them? And then that's what we're going to do, right? We're just going to, here are the tactics. I won't get too much into this because it's just the nitty gritty of what exactly we're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. But it's pretty much standard social media, post 2-3 times on LinkedIn, once a week on Instagram, pretty manageable stuff. And we'll track this. LinkedIn, Instagram have their own metrics, but basically we want to keep that objective in mind is the reach, the engagement, and the click-through rates. Those are the 3 things you really want to be tracking on both LinkedIn and on Instagram. And with the North Star metric being those registrations or the sales. We want to make sure we're tracking how many people are coming from social media. So budget, free. All the tools I think we can use, Google Analytics, UTM links, and native platform analytics, all free. We could do a little paid boosts, not necessary, but maybe 800 to 1,500 could be a nice boost to show stakeholders, hey, if we boost an ad or do a paid ad campaign, we could see some results. So success, when to just put this out here, you can look at this. We just want to make sure we're tracking our own internal success, not just the metrics. Metrics are good, but also how are we feeling? Are things working? Are things not working? Meaning, are things meeting the reach goal, the click-through goals? Are things working? Basically, we want to make sure we're tracking that. And yeah, that's basically my strategy for the IAC. Hopefully that made some sense. Thank you for watching.